Hi, this is Lizette Russo presenting a digital library analysis of HathiTrust for LAS 563. I really enjoyed learning about this expansive digital library, and I'm looking forward to providing you with some background information on the project, walking you through a search on the website to give you a sense of the user interface and retrieval functionality, and discussing the ways in which major critiques of massive digital libraries overall provide direction on possible future HathiTrust developments. If you'd like to learn more about HathiTrust, please follow the links on the references page. All of the information used in this presentation was accessed using the University at Buffalo online library. If you have any questions about HathiTrust or this presentation, please do not hesitate to contact me on the LAS 563 discussion board. Hathi is a Hindi term for elephant, and HathiTrust is one of the world's largest digital libraries, including over 14 million digitized volumes. The library holds more than 7 million books, more than 725,000 U.S. federal government documents, and more than 350,000 serial publications. In a review of the library, Jay Milhorn called the use of the term Hathi in the library's name emblematic of the colossal ambitions and scope of this digital repository. HathiTrust was created in 2008 by the Committee on Institutional Cooperation, now the Big Ten Academic Alliance, and the University of California. The library is a co-owned and co-managed digital archive, and the primary goal of HathiTrust is to develop cost-effective and robust infrastructure for digital content for its member libraries. The mission of HathiTrust is to contribute to research, scholarship, and the common good by collaboratively collecting, organizing, preserving, communicating, and sharing the record of human knowledge. In a book on massive digital libraries, Weiss states that HathiTrust boasts a powerful search engine with extremely well-organized metadata and records management. Since the library is primarily intended for scholarly users in its member institutions, these users have access to premier services, such as content storage, data preservation, and copyright clearance and usage consultation. Non-affiliated users, however, only have access to full text view of materials in the public domain. However, all HathiTrust users can benefit from the size and search capabilities of this enormous collection. Now that we know a little bit about the background of HathiTrust, let's take a look at the library itself. We'll start by searching for a title we know is going to be available in the public domain. We'll select full view only. So here we find a full view text of Middlemarch by George Eliot. And as you can see along the right-hand side, we have several options of ways to view the text. There's a side-by-side option with a page turner, sort of simulating the reading experience of a print book. If we go to the thumbnail version, we can scroll through 3x3 images of different pages in the text. We also have the option to jump to different pages. And the option to view one page at a time and scroll through the text. We also have the option to jump to different sections of the text, although these sections do not correspond to chapters in the book, as you can see, or books within the book itself. One of the great options that's available on this digital library is the option to search within the text. So here, if we search the name Dorothea, eventually we'll get to each page on which that name occurs. This allows researchers to move through texts rather rapidly. Along the left-hand side, we get information about the book, including the full catalog record, options to find it in a library or to download the whole book as a PDF. Of course, these options are only available for materials in the public domain. HathiTrust enables the user to conduct either full text or catalog searches. In his review of HathiTrust, Milhorn refers to the full text search functionality, even of in-copyright works, as the mark of the real power of Hathi. So we'll start by exploring full text searches. As you can see, the user is provided with 2 search fields, although additional pairs of search fields can be added, and they're connected either by and or. As you can see, you can select in the drop-down menu here. The terms can be limited by using these limiters that you can select from the drop-down menu. All of these words, any of these words, or this exact phrase. There are also options to search those terms within, but here we're looking specifically at full text. The user also has the option to limit searches to full view only and to limit the years of publication or the year of publication, the language, and the original format. For those who'd like to conduct searches in the catalog, there are also search fields offered here. Again, the option to select and or, and the filtering options for full view only, year of publication, language, and original format. HathiTrust's impressive size, its powerful full-text search capabilities, its highly organized content, and the collection builder tool, which allows users to independently organize subsets of content, represent some of its remarkable advantages. However, there is room for improvement. As Weiss notes, an overall lack of quality control pervades the world of digital libraries. OCR errors represent a significant challenge to the world of digital libraries. According to Weiss, 94% of texts contain a non-textual object accidentally captured during the scanning process, and these errors were even more prevalent in languages using non-Roman characters like Japanese. In order to live up to its mission of preserving and sharing the record of human knowledge, HathiTrust should place itself at the forefront of addressing the central problems in the digitization process. Namely, they should advocate for major reforms in digitization, establish and uphold excellent quality standards for the digitized materials included in digital libraries. A shift in focus should occur from quantity to quality of texts. HathiTrust might also employ user feedback and assistance to improve quality of materials, especially as the intended users of HathiTrust are scholars. Member partners should work together to identify and remove poorly digitized materials, and then construct a plan to replace them with higher quality alternatives. Furthermore, the underrepresentation of materials in certain languages is ethically problematic, especially if the collection purports to represent the record of human knowledge. There's a dearth of texts originally written in languages such as Spanish, Hawaiian, Pacific languages, and those that are poorly captured by OCR, such as Japanese. Furthermore, non-Western texts are often not selected for digitization. This results in a lack of cultural diversity in digital libraries and could potentially lead to the loss of collective knowledge of entire cultures to future generations. Library development must represent thoughtful intention and awareness of the cultural impact of the collection overall. HathiTrust should place itself at the forefront of addressing the lack of cultural diversity in digital collections. They should advocate for cultural diversity, shift the focus again from quantity to quality, here where quality ensures that texts selected for digitization reflect cultural diversity. A focus should be placed on the directed acquisition of texts. And again, the users of the library can be employed in the engagement of collaborative analysis of collection and collection development in order to identify areas of underrepresentation and create strategies for acquiring underrepresented works. I hope this presentation has given you a sense of what the HathiTrust Digital Library has to offer, as well as some areas in which it can be improved. Please follow the links in my references page to learn more. Thank you.